Mineral field depleted.
Nexuses. An interesting thing here. Now, at the same time, I want to avoid the links, and I want to have a force here. So, what happens now? I need to separate my army, and I have to hotkey my forces separately. Alright, so that's gonna be the thing here. So if I wanna use an all army key, I go all army attack 5B. That won't work. I will always have to go back to them.
Cold is the void.
And that's the only way to work things out. So if I would attack, I have to go and send them back. Fine. It looks like, as you can see, the enemy is scouting my positions here. How unfortunate for me. Also, I'm going to send everybody here to do a job. The next thing I need is an immortal. Also a forge, so I'm gonna build one here. That other nexus is in production. I kind of have to listen consistently to things like probe finishes, so that I could work things out well. Okay, I could kind of consistently build them. Immortal. Is it in production? Yes. Forge is in production, I guess. Let's take a look. Yeah, wasn't added. Then I have to build myself additional
research completed.
Gateways
Must be placed in power field.
So that's gonna be 3 additional gateways. Robotics bay. No, that was not a robotics bay. So here I have a robotics bay.
Warp there.
And more immortals.
Must construct additional pylons.
It looks like I will need to construct additional pylons. Alright. What do I have here? 3 of these are in production. 4 of these, in fact. I don't really need them now. They only need to be turned into floodgates. So that's how to work this out. So basically just take away anything, hold Alt, and the group key and the buildings would be taken away. So take these away, hold Alt, group key, and as you can see they disappear, and that's the way to work things out. What I'm gonna do next is I'm going to build myself a Colossus. Here it looks like I'm building with E. Oh, I remember now. I don't build with E because
Army upgraded.
I have to warp in units with E. So
probes under attack.
So that is the thing. So here you see my army moves in, and 2 have to stay. And without the army key, things are certainly a lot more complicated.
You require my skills.
Alright.
State thy bidding. I am the heart of cold.
It looks like I finally got that Colossus. And he can walk over units like a boss. Which is really cool. What if I would want to set up two groups? 1 on 5, 1 on 4. I think that
I am the fool.
that's kind of really cool.
We are one with
And how to work things out. So I pick up all army key. For example, I warp in a bunch of adepts. Right. My
Glory to the Daylon.
army on 4 is here. This, a couple of stalkers need to
Yes,
stay.
Executor. Let none
So that
the voice.
enemy lings wouldn't
combat
Army upgraded.
run into this. So what do? I pick our army hotkey, CTRL. I have to, most importantly, CTRL. Otherwise, I would take away and add. Then I pick up those two stalkers in a group and shift 5 this group and take them away from this other army group key. So that's how to work this out. And obviously it's a bit
Mineral cluster expanded.
consuming, to say the kind of micro consuming, to say the least. And that's the thing here. These guys
shall be reclaimed.
as well need to be added here
Where shall we march?
and there. And then what else am I missing? Let's take a look. Immortal Forge. The gateways are done. I could go for a bunch of shield batteries
Exhausted.
here and there. Obviously there has to be
Spin geyser exhausted.
these build all around close to
Upgrade
nexuses
completed.
so that they could successfully build shield batteries close to them. Here I'm going to warp in a few units.
Must be placed in power field.
Okay, that's done.
Mineral cluster expanded.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that E key is on the lower end of the keyboard. That's why I don't like it. That's what I think. I think I should change things up a little bit for this. So I'm gonna go into unit management and change this into 6. An idle worker or a 7. 7 is for something, but as far as I'm aware, it's for not something that's more important than that. And V gets kind of a bit left behind. Let's take a look. What exactly did I turn off? Center on current selection, that's what I turned off. So Let's make it 8 then. Alright. V, a reasonably useful key, is here.
Nexus point under mineral field exhausted.
And guess what? So here I see that I'm being attacked.
Mineral cluster expanded.
And these were not added to the group, so I will add them up and send units forward. In the meantime, I'm being attacked. There are brood lords here, and these brood lords are doing quite a bit of damage. It looks like there's only one brood lord here. My anti-air that I have is Stalkers. Now, surprisingly enough, they came with overlords here. Alright. Here, I successfully stayed with these, and
we are one. You require my skills.
they have blocked the way for me.
Let your will be.
I am.
We
This
serve.
I am the heart of darkness.
Needs to walk through. Okay, it looks like
Mineral field exhausted.
it's all over. And I can start moving out with my army on to the enemy. So I have sentries, immortals, colossus. Couple of observers.
Vespine geyser
Now,
depleted.
to keep the colossus so open is not a good idea.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, let's go. Let's move forward on to the enemy.
Not enough
Also,
energy.
I'm gonna get a bunch of stalkers here to
Mineral cluster expanded.
make things more difficult for the enemy. So as you can see,
Shadows.
my enemy was not fighting. Me. Here I'm moving forward. And I'm in the enemy's base.
Insufficient energy.
I can start blasting them. My observers moved up a little bit too far in. I could split my forces
Mineral field exhausted.
and fight them further there.
We are.
I
the voice.
almost
Mineral
consistently
cluster
kept these
expanded.
guys here,
Glorious combat is upon us.
and that's it. I could warp in more. Alright,
I am here in the shadows.
and let's just keep moving south. Alright, I see that they do not have much. I'm able to warp in additional units. And let's
Glorious combat is upon
attack.
us.
Alright, it's all over now. So I've started adding my army to my hotkey number 4 and another army group on hotkey number 5, and this is certainly quite micromanagement intensive due to the fact that I have to warp in units, put those units on my number 4 consistently if I want to have more than one army group, which could be useful, especially when a small force has to be left at home, or for example airplanes have to be separated from the rest of the army. Here I'm going to wait now. So this is a sort of a very time intensive place, time, kind of waiting intensive, I wanted to say, time, and I'm waiting. Alright, now I'm gonna build another one of these gateways. And what's next? A robotics facility, but that's after. Here I'm going to build another nexus. Alright. And a couple of additional gateways. Further. Okay, my first
pylons required.
stalkers could go out, but I need
More minerals required.
those additional balance. Alright. Next,
Inadequate supply.
more
Efficient.
stalkers. Okay. What else? I'm still not building the robotics facility. So I'm gonna get one, and I'll have to wait a little. My
I'm here in the shadows.
workers will soon be done. Let's get some of them in here. I'm not using chroma boost so far much, unfortunately. Not many troops are here.
I'm here.
I'm looking which one is quicker, to double tap space, that's an all army hotkey, or just click and hold. looks like double clicking is just a bit faster.
I am the heart of darkness.
In any case, the enemy's out there. Alright, so what else do I want here? An observer. So let's go for that. Also, how's my research going? It looks like there's nothing in it, so I'm going to chroma boost that, and I should further build my units. And observer's done.
I am the
What's next? More pylons, another observer, a twilight cancel. Alright. And 2 additional simulators with more probes. When I sometimes play, I just kind of queue them up like that, and I don't really look after the nexuses or command centers, or especially the hives, and I think that kind of really makes it very difficult to consistently micromanage the production of the probes, because I'm used to playing it a bit differently. Also,
New technology researched. Must construct additional pylons.
that's the thing. Oh, I need to build the 3rd nexus now. And send my force
state thy bidding.
out of here.
My life for ire.
Furthermore, I need to turn these into war gates, and that will be fine.
Cold is the
So I should keep the army here, or create myself another group. Okay, get these guys here. And what happens now that I order these on hold position is that they may not allow units to go past through. Like this one goes past through. I wonder why. It looks like he goes past through because I ordered them to go on the mineral. I wonder, does that apply to the units themselves? And what if I would order him to go on the mineral?
Research completed.
It looks like he won't do it. So the probes will, and that's good. So this guy will soon start to regenerate. So as you can see, it takes
Mineral field exhausted.
a bit of time, but they do it quite nicely. And here, let's send units to mine, and also I could go for an immortal, and the forge on the more gateways.
There.
Robotics bay.
Mineral cluster expanded. Mineral
A shield
field
battery.
depleted.
Can go for a shield battery here, only here, because there's a pylon close by. The sentries are done. I could go for on the simulator, and it looks like I don't have a war prism, which I should prioritize first because I'm moving on defensive, and I think I'm going to win without a doubt. Alright, so
I am here in the shadows.
here I'm waiting for the war prism, and I'm going to build more units, and that's the thing. So let's wait.
I am here in the shadows.
Alright, also more of these could be done. Before I move out, I'm going to expand further and move on to the enemy. Here I could get myself additional
I return to serve.
sentries. Alright. As you can see, I have not separated my army really, so I have everybody on all army hotkey there. His speed is 315.
Mineral field depleted.
Stalker speed is 415. 413 that is actually. Alright. I need these on number 1. Let's move everybody in a little bit here, and
Not enough energy.
just like that. Looks like things are not looking bad.
I am here
If I
in the
could
shadows.
keep this sealed, things will go my way. And now I can't destroy these, but some units can in fact. Okay, so I'm ordering an attack. I need to make sure that they walk through the ramp. That's important. And now they can blast everything. Everything. Oh yeah, just like that. Let's kill whatever is in here. Done. So the enemy shouldn't stay
Mineral cluster
for long.
expanded.
They even warped in a zealot. Okay, that's all.